You guys, I cannot believe it. How the heck did we get over 10,000 views? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be yelling at you guys because this is a good thing. Like, I have been working towards this channel for over 2 years now, and nothing I've uploaded has ever stuck or gone blown up like that. And so I'm honestly flabbergasted. I am so thankful. Anyone who's even given me a bat of their eye, a second of their time, I am so thankful. Now, I can't promise that I'm going to continue to be able to produce these type of videos because I do everything out of pocket, and I honestly have a lot of things that I'm saving up for in the coming year or two. So I don't know if I have the capital to keep, investing in things like this just to make content. But you know what, YouTube, work your magic. Get me those views, get me that YouTube money, and you can continue to keep seeing stuff like this. And if there are any agencies out there that want me to review or do a tutorial DIY one of their products, I am happy to speak to you. Please reach out to me. Like, please. I'm begging. So without further ado, as you may have probably guessed from the title of this video, we are going to be redoing my entire computer setup here. It won't honestly look... The configuration will likely be the same, but we're gonna vamp it up, get some lighting, get some decor, get some organization stuff going on, change out these old monitors, clean up these wires, just get everything looking nice, clean, cozy, and fun. You guys may think it looks clean as is, but no, no. And you don't want to see what's under the desk right now. And I actually just cleaned up that corner right there last night because I couldn't stand to look at it anymore. No, this is the state of my desk. It's seen better days. I just don't know why there's so many wires sticking out right now. I swear I had it cleaned, and once you start piling things, other things pile on. Like, why do I have a cup and a tumbler? I don't really know. Let's check underneath. Okay, we don't need to see the garbage. Yeah, it's just become my storage bin now, and it's really got to change because my baby deserves better, doesn't she? I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my boo for tearing off the tape so hard that it ripped off whatever this is. Is this even paint? I don't know. This is the Alex drawer, but that is such an eyesore. So that's the state of my desk. It used to bring me a lot of joy. I used to want to stay here all the time, but honestly these days I can't even bother because of the mess that's just around me, and it makes me stressed out, to say the least. So I'm finally gonna build the desk of my dreams, or at least close to it. Okay, working outfit on. Let's do this. We have almost everything cleaned up. That took longer than I expected. Why are there so many wires here? I swear when I put this together, everything was very organized, but once you take it apart, everything just kind of jumbles together. So it looks like a rat's nest in there. I'm gonna spend some time cleaning that up real quick off cam because I don't think you guys would really want to see me untangle wires. And then we're actually gonna wrap this, and when we have extra wrap, we're gonna wrap that trestle thing over there. I also can't decide if I want to leave the setup here or if I want to move it over and just slide it against the wall. I do want to put a pegboard on the wall so I can hang some stuff, but I don't think it's convenient. If I leave this open, it's easier for me to walk up, right? Instead of having to reach over the desk. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that. But let me think about that when I work on this. Well, look at that. That was fast. Let's work on the pegboard. I'm using the Ikea pegboard, something like that. I actually got this secondhand, a quick tip, if anyone's on a budget trying to build your desk or whatever, shop online, shop on Facebook Marketplace, shop on OfferUp. There are so many people trying to get rid of their things for so cheap. I got a whole setup. I didn't even have to go to Ikea. The nearest Ikea is like over an hour away from me. Got the whole setup, pegboard, accessories, and all for like 40 bucks. So check online. Okay, I also have a confession. I've never actually drilled a wall by myself. I've always had someone there with me who was doing the actual drilling. I'm just a designer, okay? I just plan things and design things. But today I'm on my own, so I hope I took some notes when I was watching these people, because it's gonna suck if this falls over. Okay, I found this little tool bag hanging around the house. I think this is everything I would need though. Like, I got these drywall things, right? And I got these two bad boys. Okay, what's wrong with, oh, it doesn't have a battery. Can I take this one off? Okay, don't laugh, guys. I've literally never done this. Wait. Okay. I hope it's a fit. Sick. Wait. Oh, okay. I should probably do this first. Okay. So they bought the longer version of this because I think that they were doing a horizontal attachment, but I'm gonna do a vertical. I'm gonna do something not conventional, and I hope it stays. I'm actually gonna mount it vertically and only screw down one side, but again, I'm not putting too heavy things, so I think this should do the job. All right, let's get some points here. If I wanted to sit like this, okay, right here. All right, I'm gonna pray that one of these is a stud. Okay, I'm not too far from one right here. Oh, you guys, I'm so lucky. It's right on the dot. It's a stud right there. Okay, perfect. I can screw it there. You guys, I actually measured the wrong thing, but if I use that initial stud point, my other option to screw it in is actually also another stud. That's crazy. That's destiny, y'all. That's destiny. All right, let's get drilling. Okay, here is the pre-drill. 90 degrees. I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. Oh my god! Oh my god! This doesn't feel like a stud. That went too easy to be a stud. That or I am crazy strong. Okay. All right, next. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna put in this anchor right now. I think I'm just supposed to whack it, right? Dude, it's really hard. How hard am I supposed to hit it? Oh shoot! What the? Oh my god! I chipped it off. What the hell? Another attempt. I'm just gonna try to drill it in. I don't know, guys. Alright, it's working! Let's go! Oh! Yes! Alright. Let's get the other one in. Oh. Ugh, I don't have a battery! Why is it not straight? What the heck? Let's try it again. Slowly this time. Yeah. Is it because there's actually a stud here? The show must go on, and I'm gonna continue as if nothing happened. Okay? Let's just get this one on the board and we can, you know, troubleshoot after. Holy, I did it. I guess the broken anchor thing didn't really matter because it's still screwed in, but I messed this part up pretty badly. Look at that. It's fine. No one's gonna see that anyway. The point is we have our brackets up. Let's put up the pegboard. Well, it's up there. It's not stable, but it's up there. Word of advice, guys, don't do what I just did. Mount the thing horizontally. Like, I guess it's just not meant, the distancing is not meant to be mounted the way I did it, but I thought I had checked. I guess I just didn't do a good job, but we're just gonna deal with it. The real test is if I could put a keyboard on this. Wait, no, 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 please tell, no. Oh. Don't be like me. Don't assume things are universal. This pegboard was literally designed to only be mounted one way. What the heck? Why is it not universal? I don't have space to... Give you guys the torture of watching me remove this and redo the whole thing, so I'm gonna do it off camera. I'm gonna take it all off. You're gonna have to stare at that ugly wall for who knows how long. I'll attach it over here, and then we can continue. Honestly, I'm just so over that pegboard right now. I'm passing that on. I'm passing it on to the boo thing. He's gonna be in charge of doing that. I need to move on to other things. Next thing we're gonna do is wrap this drawer. I've wrapped furniture before, so hopefully this is a more straightforward process than what we just had to go through. But it's gonna take me a while, so I probably won't record the whole thing. Just think about like a fat sticker, put it all around. But it's gonna take me a little bit, so I'll catch you guys back when I'm done. Okay, we wrapped it. It's not the prettiest job, but it will do. You can't really, well, I guess you can tell a little bit. Just don't look too closely, right? There's a little bit of air bubbling right there. That's because of my device underneath. It's like 3M taped on there, so I can't really rip it off. I had to wrap around it, so I just couldn't get the air bubbles off. Also, the paper, the contact paper thing did not rip off properly, which is why it won't stick. So it's actually not even my fault. He's home from work, everybody. My savior is here. We're ready to put the table back on. But before we do that, I'm actually gonna put these lights on. These tables already have the lights, but these lights are kind of cheapo. They don't look really cool, so I'm just gonna put these RGB IC, I think is what they call it now. It's like the Gobi knockoff because I'm too poor to afford the Gobi ones. But you know what? It looks like it came from the same warehouse. It really does. We're just gonna do some test fits right now before we put on any other accessories that are more permanent. I will make sure all my heights and stuff, like, you know, my little monitor stand and monitor and things are good. And then we can go in and start putting some lighting and then finally install that dang pegboard. No upgrade is complete without a monitor upgrade. So I'm going from 24s to 27s. You don't really need 27s for gaming, but I wanted to upgrade just in general. So these are legit gaming monitors now. And if they don't fit, I'm gonna laugh. It's really hard, I can't see. Okay, try two. Oh my god. Something's a little funky with this. Something is a little funky. Okay, let me just do the other one then. Okay. This one should go on more easy. See? All right, test fit done. Now we can do our accessories. I think I will put the pegboard over here, just because the computer's gonna go right there. I don't think there's gonna be enough clearance to grab anything there, so we'll just move it on over here. There should be plenty of space for it, but ugh. You guys, the power just died in the house. We're gonna take that as a cue. I think I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna go eat real quick. I really need to get this done tonight because this room is a mess and I just can't. So we'll be back shortly. Dinner's done, party's over, lights is back on. Let's get this pegboard installed. So this is how a pro does it. I see. Didn't even know that stud finder had a hidden pin. At long last, that took 5 minutes longer than I needed to. We have the pegboard up. It was because I think the rod or something was bent, so that's why it wasn't lining up. But we got it on, which means we can move forward. Not gonna lie, I think I was a little ambitious, thinking I could get this done in one day, but we are about halfway done. I think I'm gonna try to wrap up as much as I can tonight, put everything on the desk, but I think I will add the final touches tomorrow. So cute. I'm honestly not knowing how I feel about this monitor setup right now. What do we think? Not that you guys can help me right now, but what do we think? And can we also talk about how this came damaged? I got it off of Temu, so, you know, 50-50 chance it arrived not damaged. Not only did it take a long time to get here, like longer than usual, it arrived damaged. I asked them for a partial refund. They wouldn't even give me that. They're making me return this thing. It was like 15 bucks. I have to send it all the way back to China. So I'm just going to suck it up. And I don't plan on putting anything heavy in it. So hopefully it'll be okay. I'm also expecting a different mouse pad. I actually think it's in my parcel right now, but it's too late and cold to go out and get it. So I'll get it tomorrow, but I'm getting a different color, so it should blend in a little more. But for now, just so we can get some stuff put away, we'll put the old one back. I also have no idea where I'm going to put this. I actually had it to the side on my previous setup, which was fine because it was in the way, but it's really far to reach now. I don't think, yeah, it's not going to reach, so I'm going to have to come up with a different plan for this thing. I see a lot of people put it back here and pull it up, so let me try that. Let's hope it doesn't get, oh my, really? Come on, really? Okay, let's try that again. First of all, oh, you guys can't even see. That's what it's looking like. Is that too cluttery? Honestly, it's not bad. Let's get some of this pegboard out of the way. I feel like I'm just gonna eyeball everything. Oops, I dropped something. This looks good, right? Maybe go down more. It's not. I'm not gonna lie, it's my first time I've used any of this stuff, so if it wasn't obvious, I'm winging a lot of things. A lot. As you can see now. I guess this only goes like this. Wait. I'm funny. So it does go like this? You guys. Bro. I mean, this looks like a... Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh, it literally just slides on. That was simple. I'm on a roll. Let's keep it going. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know this is a learning curve, but it's kind of fun. Like... Come on. Come on. You want to fit. Come on. There you go. Wow. Let's put this somewhere up here. This one's a little simpler. Ugh. Okay, Jennifer. Patience. Patience. See? Patience. I'm actually gonna move this one over here because I think I want my headset to be easily accessed there. So that looks weird. Maybe I should have two hooks. Let's do this one. How's that look? Let's grab one of these real quick. This is the real test. Let's put this here. Put this here for now. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna put my extra keycaps down here. Wow. Let's get some keycaps on. Don't worry, honey. You'll be full soon. Nice. All right, folks. I think that's all the... Oh my gosh. All the creativity and energy I have for the day. I did organize some stuff around the desk. Got my essentials all plugged in. But there's just a lot of other accessories. We didn't even get to the lighting. And there's just some stuff laying around that I do want to tackle tomorrow. But hopefully it will not take me too long. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. I shouldn't even say that. It's like noon now. I have not been having a good night. As soon as I went to bed yesterday, the food that we had out at dinner was really kicking in, and I did not feel good all night, and I didn't feel good this morning. So I had a really late start to the day, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to clean, so it's not a good start. But I'm really hoping to knock everything out. I actually got so much done last night. I didn't sleep until 3 in the morning. There's just more. But I got my matcha, and I'm gonna chug this real quick, and then we can get started. So we have this shelf of things that I need to find homes for. It's not too much stuff, and some of it can be put away actually, like just somewhere else. I am going to take the wheels off so that it's at least at level with this table, and I'm just going to kind of tuck it in this corner. We do need to also hang this canvas, and I also have another canvas that I want to hang up, but we all remember my very great job with the wall stuff. So Mr. Vesper's going to handle that, and I'm actually also going to hand him a special task. I'm actually going to have him come up with the design for my RGB strips, and it's going to go along the wall here. He's really creative when it comes to things like that, so I'm going to let him, you know, get loose, and he can give me whatever he wants. Honestly, guys, the desk itself is somewhat done. I just need to work on cable management. For me, coming up with the general plan is not hard, but accessorizing is the hardest part. And like just finding homes for places, I get really conflicted, like putting stuff on here and tucking away things. Like I didn't even know where to put that, so I left it there. But it's really hard for me to add the finishing touches, so I'm gonna have to really think on that. But for sure, my little switch is gonna go there for sure. Look how cute that is. Also, the color scheme is throwing me off a little because ideally, everything would be a neutral, you know, white color. But I'm not going to buy new speakers just because these are not white. You know, they're clip speakers. They're really good. I'm going to keep them. Can't really make monitors white. And yeah, my mouse, this was an expensive mouse too. Like, you know, it just doesn't make sense to replace these things just for the aesthetic, right? So, you know, maybe this is my Oreo setup. It's my Oreo setup. And I think this is a really good segue into this whole idea of what a dream setup is. I think when everyone hears a dream setup, they think someone's going to drop tens of thousands of dollars, have all this cool gadgets, all this cool lighting that costs like $100 per strip. But the truth is that is not a realistic dream. Like that is something someone very privileged is capable of having. So before anybody flames me in the comments for having a lame setup and calling it my dream, the truth is everybody's dream is different. You know, what my dream is today could be different than what it is tomorrow, could be different in a year. Secret Lab, obviously, if you want to sponsor me and give me a Magnus, obviously that would become part of my dream setup, right? But I'm not in a place to go buy a $2,000+ desk just so I can make my dream setup. So, you know, and this is not even just my video. I've seen it around a lot on YouTube. People just get lost in all the sauce. And, you know, the next time you kind of think about making a harsh comment about anybody's dream, just be nice. And just be nice and understanding that everybody's dream is different. Okay, that was enough of the TED Talk for me. Let's get back to the real business. But real quick, I do want to hang up a couple photos. Of course, gotta have my girls here. Let's put them right there. Maybe up there. And then me and Mr. Vesper. Duh. Let's put us over there. Aw, look at us. Wow, somehow this turned into my camera corner-ish. Look what just came in. What do we think about this color? I do think it changes the vibe a lot, so I think I like it. You guys, I may have lied. I did say I would let Mr. Vesper put up the lights, but I didn't have patience, so I kind of got a head start and somehow I ended up finishing. So, the lights are up. They were actually so hard to put on there. I thought it would be easy. I thought could just like rip off the tape and, you know, wrangle it around and stick it on, but no. There are little pieces that you have to attach the rope into, and then you stick that piece onto the wall. But it was more complicated than we thought. So it took us about an hour or so to get the design down and put it on the wall. So we went with an abstract design. We did it on the fly. So hopefully it looks nice. I don't know. I think it looks nice. But I guess the only thing left to do is to turn it on. What do we think? It actually looks pretty cool this close. The light is a lot lighter on camera than it is in person. This is actually supposed to be a very, very deep orange, but for some reason it's coming off almost like yellow white. So I'm gonna have to play around with that. But this is unintentional, but it's really illuminating this canvas, so it looks pretty cool as well. And I'm sure everyone's curious, what's the cable management look like? Not bad. I cheated. I used cable trays, so I've tucked them all in there. There was some stuff I couldn't hide, so I kind of tried to attach it to the legs and leave like that. But from afar, it looks pretty clean. Let's turn her on. Dang, guys. This is what I'm talking about. It literally looks so cool right now. Like, come on. Come on. How do we feel about the orange theme I have going on here? It's one of my absolute favorite colors, and I've always kept this color with me. I turned it a little darker though so that it would pop more, but it is going so well with this screensaver. Well, folks, that is my desk makeover. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. If you made it this far, please like, please follow, subscribe, comment below. What do you think about the setup or anything else you want to see in the future? Sponsors. Anyone out there wanting to send me anything, please contact me. Info is in my bio, please. Again, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.